Right, fire signs, welcome in. This is for you. This is for Lionsgate, a little special reading for you guys. I did all of the August individual zodiac readings. So there's a playlist for you if you're looking for the individual zodiac readings, monthlies for you, Aries, Leo, or Sag. So that's where you find those. This reading is going to be about messages to you in the Lionsgate time period. We are going to be having a workshop next week on 8/8. Jen Huber and I are going to be talking about manifesting. I'm going to give you some tools that you can use to manifest in that energy, and we'll be doing some clearing, and we will be doing some anchoring your intentions in that energy. So super powerful. There's a link below if you want to come on for that. Let us see where we go today. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right, my darlings. Let's go. Okay, underneath is spiritual cleansing. Wow, I love this deck. This is a new deck for me. Spiritual cleansing. It's a 50 card. Number 55 zeros are God's protection. Message. That's a butterfly. Isn't that interesting? Oh, look at that. And that's a 33 card. It's about a teaching message, teacher message. Some of you are opening up to your teacher energy more. Okay, that's a really important piece of this puzzle here. Power. Wow. Look at that. 10. 46 card goes to 10. So we have this kind of age-old battle. The light versus the dark. The message that's trying to come through here has to do with how you're dealing with the powers that be. Come here. With the powers that be. So how are you handling your spiritual awakening? How are you walking through it? And are you getting a lot of pushback? Okay. Is that happening for you? There's a message that wants to come through, and it's kind of like stay the course. Okay. You are getting pushback because you're powerful. Can I say that again for you? No one cares. You're getting pushback because you're powerful. No one pushes back on someone who's not powerful. No one pushes back on someone who's weak or who's, if you ever read the 48 Laws of Power, like this is really super divine masculine stuff, the energy of power. I think I might read that one for you a little bit later. In the extended, I will be pulling cards for each individual Aries, Leo, and Sag to give you some more information for you. So there's definitely something here about the light versus the dark, the spiritual development versus kind of a heavy energy, dense energy of what we would do in our 3D life in a low vibration. Okay, there's definitely that sense, and the message is trying to come through. So let's see what the reading has to say about this. I will clarify that message. That is super loud. So like, it's like, what do you want? Do you want spiritual development, or do you want 3D power? That's interesting. 4 of Swords underneath. I came inside because it's too windy out there. 7 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. Look at this. And then the Aries energy, the dynamic Aries energy, Lover's energy, and Ace of Pentacles has been so freaking loud. This Ace of Pentacles is the new path. And I feel like some of you may be a little bit timid about taking those steps. Probably because it's like, okay, if I go toward my spiritual direction, am I leaving power behind? Am I not going to have any power if I do that? Am I relinquishing power? And actually, look at this, the message card, 33, that is the Jesus number. Okay, 33 is very linked to Jesus as an ascended master. So I feel like focusing on that, I'm getting a lot of chills on that one. Focusing on developing your spiritual connection is the thing to do. So if you're wondering where to put your activity or where to put your energy right now, It is about meditation and about clearing some confusion for yourself. That's what you need to learn. Three of Pentacles, another three. So please share with me. No, I'm not going to use this. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this because it's already set. King of Wands, this is Lionsgate energy, and that's what we're talking about, the message of Lionsgate. Three of Wands in reverse. The World in reverse. Wow. Eight of Swords in reverse. Holy moly. There's definitely something here about, in order to move forward, one really needs to understand why they're resisting a message. There is a block. This Eight of Swords is about a thinking kind of block. King of Wands is in their upright position. So the message here is about expectations. I feel like some of you have expectations about what it would look like to be spiritually awakened or spiritually aligned. Some of you have those preconceived notions. The World in reverse, I feel like there's something... there's sacred geometry on this card. You notice that? You see the sacred geometry? And there is something about that. There's lots to learn here. If you feel like you've come to a dead end, there's lots more to learn. That's what I feel like is trying to come through here. If you feel like you've come to a dead end, the way forward is to have a beginner's mind, Page of Pentacles, to open up to new things, to new channels of learning. So like not focus on power so much, but focus on new modalities, new ways of looking at yourself, new ways, meditation, different kinds of meditation. Focus on learning. That's what you're needing to focus on. 10 of Wands, just doing more isn't going to do it. 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords, 7 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the Justice card. Queen of Wands, there you are. Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Cancerian energy, the Chariot, Knight of Swords, and 10 of Swords. Wow. Okay. All right. So I will clarify a lot of this, but the 10 of Wands has to do, we got 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. So we are coming to the end of a cycle here, and the Wheel of Fortune. We are coming to the end of a cycle for fire signs where we're done doing what you have been doing. I feel like there is, there's something about boredom. There's something about feeling overwhelmed. There's something about feeling like I'm not doing the right things, even though I'm doing a ton. Like, am I doing the right thing? What does that mean? The right thing. Okay. I want to move forward. I feel like not moving forward too quickly is a good idea because the 10 of Swords is here. I'm kind of getting the sense that moving forward too fast is probably a bad idea. The 6 of Swords and the 7 of Wands, there's hesitation, there's resistance in this energy. There's a feeling of, I want to move forward quickly, but it's like you move forward too quickly. It's like 2 steps forward, 4 steps back. Like you're doing too much. Okay, but there's a fear here. There's a fear here of being left behind. There's a fear of I'm doing too much. I'm not doing enough. I just don't even know anymore, right? Like there's that feeling. So please clarify the 10 of Wands for me. Just going to get one here. 9 of Wands. So this is old patterns, old behaviors, still not done with it yet. Still not learning the lesson. Still continuing to do more. Okay. Why is the 6 of Swords here? 9 of Cups. I've got a goal in mind. Okay. I've got a goal in mind. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Something that you really want to create. Okay. So let's just take a breath here. It's possible that in the past, you may have had things flow very easily, okay? And it was easy to get to a goal. And now the goal you've set for yourself or the place you want to get to is more challenging or it demands more of you or something like that. And I just feel like you're getting really down on yourself for trying to reach a goal or trying to get to a certain place. And you're looking at it through the lens of like, all right, let me see if I can. So when you were in first, second grade learning addition, subtraction, that was a challenge at the time, right? That was a challenge at the time. But you were able to learn it fairly quickly. Little kids learn stuff fairly quickly, right? Depending on what's going on with them. Okay, all due respect to ADHD and all kinds of other stuff. I'm just going to stick with me here. Okay. So I feel like there was a time when it was easier to do what you wanted to do. And so now you're getting down on yourself because it's the new goal, much higher, much bigger, grown up energy. The next, level of what you're trying to do is a much greater degree of difficulty. So we're talking now about like learning about geometry and learning algebra and stuff. It's a different language than addition and subtraction. I don't know why I'm using math, but okay. I think there's something here about like, if I can't do it right away, or it's not happening fast enough. I'm not getting it as quickly. I'm not moving forward in my goal as fast as I want to. And so I must be not doing it right. 3 of Wands and the World. I must not, it's like second guessing oneself, and it's being this is really, really down on yourself. Comparing yourself to everybody else. Looking at other people's Facebook page. Look at how fast that they could do this, or how great that, they could do all this. I just feel like you need to step back a second, and you're like, wow, I did it fast. I did it fast at one point. So why can't I do that again? Why can't I replicate that? I feel like this is a greater degree of difficulty that you're talking about. We're talking about the difference between learning addition and subtraction and learning quantum physics. We're talking about the difference. It's just it may take the time it takes to do what you want to do. And I just feel like getting down on yourself isn't helping anything. So message from this message is basically like, give yourself a break here. I feel like you're being too hard on yourself. I really do. I feel like you're being wicked hard on yourself. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? The Star. This is what needs to be healed. This is a very, like a lack mentality. If you're being triggered by your either a lack of success right now in a certain area of your life or something like that, what's going on underneath the surface is I almost feel like you have to get to a point where you stop fighting it, where you stop pushing against it, where you stop saying, this is me, this is my fault, I'm lousy at it, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, stop with that. And I feel like that's what needs to be healed. I feel like you're coming at it from a place of, somebody else did it really fast, why can't I do it? You know what I mean? Like, how come I can't just quit my job and start a business? How come I can't just fill in the blank? How come I can't just become a spiritual medium or a spiritual teacher? Why is it so hard for me? Why is it so hard for me? Talk to me about the power, that power card. The Moon, the Magician, the 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. I feel like this has to do the power, the card of power here. I do feel like we fold it back in on ourselves, and we're afraid that we're not deserving. We're afraid that we're not deserving of moving forward. We're afraid that we're not doing it right. How do I know? All of these things I hear all the time from you guys. It's like, how do I know when I'm hearing my intuition? Practice will tell you the difference between fear and intuition in your life. Intuition is quiet. Fear is shrill, loud. Okay. I feel like the clarity comes in from you getting off your own back. Okay. Get off your back, set your intentions and ask for the universe to help you. I almost feel like you're trying to push this too far, too fast with your mind, with the ego. I feel like that's what's happening here. Okay, there's definitely an ego play here. An ego is really our mind saying we should know better than this. How come you can't, it's those voices of like, well, you've got a friend that's doing really well here. How come you're not doing well? And oh my God. Okay, there's something like that. So what is the Chariot and the Knight of Swords here? Three of Cups in reverse, King of Swords. I'm going to do this. The Devil energy and the Eight of Wands. I feel like this has to do a little bit with not accepting or not settling. When you settle for something that is, all right, you think you're doing what the universe is asking you to do, or you think you're doing, okay, I'll follow the rules or whatever it is. And it's almost like that's keeping you in a box. That's keeping you in a box. So what needs to be healed here is self-confidence, self-worth, an understanding that you are exactly where you need to be. Thank you for the message of like, I'm pushing too hard or something like that. And this feeling of the Three of Cups in reverse. I'm not going to settle anymore. King of Swords and the Capricorn energy here of the Devil. I'm not going to settle for something that keeps me small. I'm definitely not going to do that. But I am done with it being about the mind. Okay, the Ten of Swords here. I'm like, okay, uncle, like maybe it's not, maybe I can't think my way through this. Maybe I can't get to being King and Queen of Wands without kind of surrendering to the universe and saying, okay, like what's my next step here? I'm a little bit confused, kind of, putting up prayers into the universe and, toward God, paying attention to that kind of effort. I feel like you're out of balance here. And I think something is not going your way and you're just automatically assuming it's because you're shit. You're just automatically assuming that you're either doing the wrong thing or you don't know what to do. I feel like there's an at wit's end kind of feeling here. Okay. I like this Libra energy and the Queen of Wands here. There is a balancing energy. And it's kind of like, you know what? I'm aligning with my power. I'm aligning with my spiritual engagement, enlightenment. I'm aligning with that. King of Pentacles, King of Wands. Wow. Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands. So look at all this energy here. We're definitely getting King and Queen of Wands. We're getting King of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. So very nice energy here of masculine and feminine, right? The masculine in the King and Queen of Wands. It's a masculine effort, or masculine in that it's a fire. Okay, it's fire. The King of Pentacles is a feminine, and the Queen of Cups is a feminine. Their elements are feminine energy. So being inspired by being balanced, like getting yourself back into balance. You can't affect any kind of forward progress if you're coming at it from a place of low vibration. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to brashly move forward because I don't know what else to do. And I'm just so frustrated. I'm just going to bash through. The universe is saying to you that you do have everything you need, masculine and feminine. You do have some kind of energy here that's being balanced. I feel like the message that's coming through to you right now is that it's time to move away from fear. It's time to move out of fear and start manifesting from a higher vibration. And you can't manifest from a low vibration. So when we're talking about the Lionsgate workshop that we're doing, the purpose of that, or the beginning stage of that, is we're getting everybody into high vibration so we can manifest from that beautiful place. This feels low vibration to me. The Ace of Pentacles is on offer, the King of Wands, like everything is kind of in place. And I feel like you're like, okay, well, what am I supposed to be doing? What am I supposed to be doing? There's just this sense of confusion around what do I need to be healing? What do I need to be working on? There's definitely a sense of confusion here. And I feel like in between now, when you're watching this, and Lionsgate, it's time to get yourself really balanced, because there can be some beautiful energy that comes out of this. I feel like this is what King and Queen of Wands, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups, masculine, feminine, in balance, no longer feeling stuck then. Are you out of balance in terms of your masculine, feminine? Too much masculine, too much, I'm just going to force it. I'm just going to push forward the power versus the spiritual cleansing, okay? And the message, allowing the message to come through. So it's not so much about forcing or just applied effort or more effort, more effort, more effort. It's about where's the effort coming from? What is the energy of the effort, okay? So I'm going to read you that 50 card. I'm just going to take it a little, it's very quick here. It is time for a spiritual cleansing of the body, mind, or spaces which you reside. There's an imbalance, a stuck energy, or a heaviness in your environment that needs to be released before you proceed further. The message is trying to come through. You're blocking. You're sitting in this energy, doing too much, doing too much, doing too much. Okay, the energy needs to be cleared. The symbol is Hamsa. The Hamsa is a palm-shaped amulet popular throughout the Middle East and North Africa. The word Hamsa, also spelled Khamsa, and Hamish, Hamesh, means 5 and refers to the fingers of the hand. In Jewish culture, the Hamsa is the hand of Miriam. In some Muslim cultures, the hand of Fatima. So this is really about a spiritual taking place first, doing that energy first, doing the energy of spiritual cleansing first. So what don't you see coming? Let's see about this. What don't you see coming? 4 of Wands, Ace of Swords, Judgment, the 9 of Swords. Oh my God. 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. You are in this energy of such anxiety. 4 of Wands, Ace of Swords, Judgment, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. All of these yours for the asking. And yet we're in this energy of resistance and anxiety. I don't feel like you see this coming through, that there is going to be some kind of clearing of this energy. So we'll go deeper into that in the extended. Wow. Balance is the key here. Balance is the key to everything, to manifesting from a powerful position. All right. If you want to continue on with me, we'll go deeper into that. We'll get some advice for you. We'll see about the next 30 days. Link is in the description box below. Let's just keep going. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.